Good morning class 12th commerce accountancy period, the ratio analysis, and the current topic which is in progress is inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio, cost of revenue from operation divided by average inventory. We are doing activity turnover ratio. In activity turnover ratio is third heading, third type, and in that first ratio is inventory turnover ratio. So all these turnover ratio will come, the answer will come in times. How many times? This ratio tells us, as I told yesterday, how many times we are able to sell our goods in the market. More is the ratio, better is the position. We are doing sum number 49, illustration number 49, page number 5.48 as per my book. 5.48. We have given cost of revenue, purchase, direct expense, opening inventory, and sum is asking to calculate inventory turnover ratio. So for inventory turnover ratio, we have given cost of revenue. One item is given to us, that is 5,40,000 divided by, we need average inventory. As we know, average inventory stands for opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. So here opening inventory is given but closing is not given. So first let us try to find out. We know the formula for cost of revenue. Cost of revenue is equal to opening inventory plus purchases plus direct expenses minus closing inventory. These items are given to us. What is cost of revenue? 5,40,000. Opening inventory 70,000. Purchase 5,50,000. And direct expenses 30,000. Minus closing inventory is not given, that we can find now. The total becomes 650. This 650 we will transfer this side. 650, it will come 1,10,000 will be our closing inventory. 1,10,000 will be our closing inventory. So it is easy now. Opening inventory 70. So 70,000 plus 1,10,000 divided by 2. 90,000. So divided by 90 is equal to 6 times. 6 times we are able to convert our stock into sales, goods into sale. This is the first sum. Please ask again if any doubt later on. The next sum, illustration number 51, the same page number 5.49. 5.49. We have given revenue from operation 16 lakh. Average inventory is automatically given 220. We don't have to find. This figure is already given. Now what is not given? Cost of revenue is not given. Here we have given revenue from operation and gross loss ratio. To which formula to be used for cost of revenue? Longer one or shorter one? I think we can use here shorter one. Cost of revenue from operation is equal to revenue from operation minus gross profit. Gross profit, right? So how much cost of revenue is not given? Revenue from operation is 16 lakh. Minus GP is not given. Instead of GP it is given gross loss. So when gross loss is given, gross loss will be added. Because loss will be the minus figure and we have already minus over here. It is given 5%. In my previous video I told you, here it is not written 5% of what? So I told in my previous lecture, when percentage is not given, this percentage is to be taken on what amount? So it will be always on revenue from operation. So our gross loss will be 5% of 16 lakh. So it comes, my dear, 16 lakh plus 80,000. So it comes 16 lakh 80,000. Now we can calculate easily. Cost of revenue from operation divided by average inventory is 2,20,000 and find the answer. So this is another kind of sum where instead of gross profit ratio we have given gross loss ratio. Now let us come to the illustration 53rd, page number 5.50. Page number 5.50. We have given revenue from operation 2 lakh. GP is 25% on cost. ओपनिंग इन्वेंट्री इज 1/3 ऑफ क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री। ओपनिंग जो है वो क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री का 1/3 है, एंड क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री इज हाउ मच? 30% ऑफ रेवेन्यू। तो फॉर दिस फॉर्मूला अगेन वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट इन्वेंट्री टर्नओवर रेशियो। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी नीड कॉस्ट ऑफ रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन। तो लेट अस राइट सर, अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू यूज स्मॉल फॉर्मूला। कॉस्ट ऑफ रेवेन्यू इज इक्वल टू रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन माइनस जीपी। How much cost is not given? Revenue from operation is given 2 lakh. 2 lakh minus GP. What is GP? 25% of. Can I take of 2 lakh? Can I take 25% of revenue? No. Why? Because here it is mentioned. Here GP is on cost. It is not on revenue. If it is given 25% on revenue, then we can take of 2 lakh, but here it is given on cost, but cost is not given. So the figure which is not given is to be assumed. Let us assume cost of revenue is x. हमारे पास 25% on cost दिया हुआ है और cost हमारे पास सम में है नहीं, तो हम cost of revenue को क्या assume करेंगे? x assume करेंगे। तो 25% of x, so it will come my dear 2 lakh minus 25 upon x upon 100. Right, this x by 4 will come this side, plus x by 4 is equal to 2 lakh, 5x is equal to 8 lakh, x is equal to 1,60,000. What is your cost of revenue from operation? 1,60,000. One figure is with us now. Now we need average inventory. How to calculate average inventory? Opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. So what is written over here? Opening inventory is 1/3 of closing, and how much closing? 30% of revenue. So let us find closing first. Closing inventory is equal to 30% of revenue. What is revenue? 2 lakh. So how much closing inventory come, dear friends? 60,000 rupees. I think you understood. Now opening inventory is how much? Opening inventory is 1/3 of closing. 1/3 of 60,000. So it comes how much, my dear friends? 20,000 rupees. Now opening and closing inventory both are given. 60 plus 20 divided by 2, 40,000, and cost of revenue is 160. To 160 upon 40, so it comes 4 times. I think now it is clear. Illustration 54. It is given cost of revenue 3 lakh. Now little bit different types of sums are coming now. Here inventory turnover ratio is already given 6 times. Find out opening inventory. Opening inventory निकालनी है. If opening inventory is 10,000 less than closing, opening inventory जो है वो closing से 10,000 रुपए कम है. Let us use the same formula. Inventory turnover ratio it is already given 6 times is equal to cost of revenue. How much cost of revenue is given? 3 lakh rupees divided by what is not given to us? Average inventory. Let us write as an average inventory as it is. Cross multiplication. So sir, average inventory if you calculate it, so it will come 3 lakh divided by 6 is equal to 50,000 rupees is the average inventory. Right? Now we know the average inventory formula. What is the formula? Opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2 is equal to 50,000. Agree or not? I think समझ में आ रहा है सभी को आपको. Now what the sum is asking? Sum is saying if opening inventory is 10,000 less than closing. अगर opening inventory closing से 10,000 रुपए ज्यादा है, तो हमारे पास तो यहाँ पे closing भी नहीं है. तो मैंने अभी previous समय बताया था, जो फिगर नहीं होता उसको assume कर लेते हैं. तो let us assume closing inventory. Closing inventory is x. I have assumed closing inventory is x. तो ओपनिंग कितनी है? 10,000 रुपए कम है. इट मींस x minus 10,000. I think you are able to understand. Some says that if opening inventory is 10,000 less than closing, closing से 10,000 रुपए कम है, हमारे पास तो closing भी नहीं है, तो closing को कहाँ से assume करेंगे? x assume कर दिया सर हमने closing को. तो ओपनिंग कितनी होगी? x minus 10,000 divide by 2 is equal to 50,000. So here it will come, my dear, 2x is equal to 1 lakh plus 10,000. तो x is equal to 55,000. तो ये हमारी क्लोजिंग आ गई, क्योंकि हमने x को assume किया था क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री. ओपनिंग कितनी हो जाएगी 10,000 रुपए कम, फिर कितनी होगी 45,000 रुपए होगी, 55 में से 10 लेस कर देंगे. तो दिस इज हाउ टू अटेम्प्ट सच काइंड ऑफ सम. लेट अस टेक वन और टू मोर सम फॉर द सेम टॉपिक. इन्वेंट्री टर्नओवर रेशियो. I'm taking now sum number 54. No, 54 I have already taken. I will take now sum number 56. Cost of revenue. Cost of revenue is 2 lakh. Inventory turnover ratio 8 times. And it is given opening inventory is 1.5 times more than closing inventory. That's all. It is given now. Let us see, sir. Again, we have to calculate opening and closing inventory. And what the information is given? Opening inventory is 1.5 times more than closing. Let us use the same formula. Inventory turnover ratio is equal to 8 times. 2 lakh is your cost of revenue. Divide by average inventory is not given. Divide by 1, cross multiplication. So how much average inventory come, my dears? It comes 25,000. 25,000. As we know, average inventory formula is opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2 is equal to 25. Now let us see. Here one figure is given. Opening inventory is 1.5 times more than the closing. मैं थोड़ा सा इसमें चेंज करता हूँ. I will write it in another way also. Opening inventory is 1.5 times of closing inventory. देखिए दो स्टेटमेंट लिखे हैं मैंने. एक पहले से लिखा हुआ है ओपनिंग इन्वेंट्री 1.5 टाइम्स मोर देन क्लोजिंग, और एक मैंने लिखा है ओपनिंग इन्वेंट्री इज 1.5 टाइम्स ऑफ क्लोजिंग. तो इसमें क्या होगा? सेकंड केस में क्लोजिंग नहीं है हमारे पास, क्लोजिंग को x एज्यूम कर लेते हैं. तो ओपनिंग कितनी होगी माय डियर? x 1.5x. ये आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द केस नंबर 2b. ओपनिंग इन्वेंट्री इज 1.5 टाइम्स ऑफ क्लोजिंग. ओपनिंग जो है वो क्लोजिंग का 1.5 टाइम है. तो हियर क्लोजिंग इज नॉट गिवन, आई हैव अज्यूम्ड x. ओपनिंग कितनी होगी? 1.5 टाइम्स इनटू x. अंडरस्टूड? बट हियर इट इज गिवन 1.5 टाइम्स मोर देन क्लोजिंग. तो हियर आई एम टेकिंग केस नंबर 1. क्लोजिंग इज x, opening is 1.5 times more than, it means again we are going to add x. So it will become opening and this is become closing. This is the difference between these two. यहाँ डायरेक्ट 1.5 टाइम्स था, मैंने 1.5 टाइम्स ले लिया. यहाँ 1.5 टाइम्स more than, it means I have to add x also. Now this is closing, this is opening. Put the value over here. Closing is x, opening is 1.5x plus x divided by 2 is equal to 25,000 and solve it. I think you understood. So in this way we have given these inventory turnover ratios of different nature. Okay, let me see, can we do one more sum now? Yes, we will do last sum for today. Last sum number I will take 58. Sum number I will take 58. Illustration 58, page number 5.53. Average inventory 95,000. Inventory turnover ratio 3 times and GP 25% of revenue. And sum is asking gross profit find out कीजिए and revenue find out कीजिए. Sum is asking for these two things here. Let us show. Again apply the same formula. Inventory turnover ratio equal to 3. Here we have not given cost of revenue. So cost of revenue divided by average inventory 95,000. Understood? Let us do cross multiplication, dear friends. So how much cost of revenue come? Cost of revenue is equal to 2,85,000. Right? Now we have to find GP and revenue. I think it is not tough. Let us write the formula for cost of revenue. Cost of revenue is equal to revenue from operation minus GP. Right? Cost of revenue is how much? 2,85,000. GP is how much? 25% of revenue. Sale ka 25%. Sale is not given, revenue is not given. So let us assume X minus 25% of X. And by calculating it, find the value of X. And what is X? Revenue. तो ये हमारा revenue from operation आ जाएगा. And whatever revenue comes, deduct it from cost of revenue. That will be our gross profit. In this way, we have attempted these sums, how to find opening inventory or closing inventory or inventory turnover ratio. Thank you.